Tracy Marshall, roll call.
Mr. Armour?
Here.
Mrs. Denny?
Here.
Mr. Doherty?
Here.
Mrs. Essler?
Here.
Mrs. Hilferty?
Here.
Mrs. Jones?
Here.
Mrs. Powell?
Here.
Mrs. Stone?
Here.
Mr. Tinsley?
Here. Next on the agenda is the 2.01 is the approval of the minutes. This motion is to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of May 25th, 2016. Do I have this motion?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. 2.02 is the invoice listing. This motion approves the invoice listing for May 2016 through June 2016. Do I have this motion?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. 2.03 is Treasurer's Report. Ms. Powell?
As of April 30th, 2016, Pendelco's balance was $26,388,596. During May 2016, local, state, and federal revenues totaled $934,880. Disbursements were issued in the amount of $3,725,070. As of May 31st, 2016, Pendelco's current balance is $23,598,406. The motion is to approve the Treasurer's Report for May 2016. Do I have this motion? So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. 2.04 is the Budget Transfer Report. This motion is to approve the Budget Transfer Report as presented. Do I have this motion?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. 2.05 is supplemental financial information, and this includes expenditures, revenue, and student activity. Number 3 on the agenda, Superintendent's report to the board. Dr. Steinoff?
Thank you, Mr. Tinsley. Good evening to everyone who's joining us tonight at this evening's meeting or following us on cable channel or our YouTube collections. I'm honestly amazed that I am presenting a report for June now, given that this is the last school board meeting of the school year, because this year has really come and gone so quickly. But what a year it really has been for our district. Last week, I was privileged to hear from a guest who attended the Sun Valley graduation ceremony, and she took the time to compliment not only the high school on a great ceremony, but the entire district in which she considered a, quote, great time to be in Pendelco. And I thought about her words, and I think that really is apropos. It really has been a great time to be in Pendelco. Students and staff achieved an awful lot this past year. Our students as young as kindergarten entering our schools, learning their letters, and a year later actually composing informational texts in their kid writing lessons, all the way up to grade 12, where some of Sun Valley's top students were quickly accepted into top-tier colleges such as Princeton and Cornell, with many others leaving the school ready to pursue careers of their choice and being ready to do so with great success. 3,411 students were afforded an opportunity to engage and develop within an excellent learning environment. And as a result, the community satisfaction and support for our schools remains at a high level. I don't have time to list all the highlights from this past school year tonight. I fear I might be cut off due to time constraints, but I will mention a few. The district completed its first year with its new 4 schools, 1 book initiative. Feedback was overwhelmingly positive. We will continue with this new tradition next year. with 2 entirely new books being introduced to the students. Parkside having been named a National School of Character, Pendelco now has the distinction of all 4 of its elementary schools earning this prestigious honor, an honor that recognizes exemplary character building, bully prevention, and social emotional programming and support in our schools. We were able to add computer technology classes to our 1st through 5th grades and keep full-time guidance counselor at each school. The transition from the onerous MAP testing to the CDT testing ensured that our students spent less time testing and provided administrators and teachers with valuable achievement data that they did not have before. Pennsylvania School Public Relations Association gave Pendelco an Award of Excellence for its high-quality website and video productions. The Sun Valley Class of 2016 easily surpassed the highest amount of scholarships offered to students in the history of Sun Valley. History was also made with a student making the all-national chorus for the first time. The High Q team was a finalist for the first time. The marching band running the table with its highest point total ever, earning a state title for the first time, and the girls' Razzi team were national champions in their fitness challenge. Northley had a paraprofessional, a teacher, and a guidance counselor all earn regional or statewide recognitions for excellence in their field. 2 Northley students were among the top 16 in a field of 180 competitors from across Pennsylvania for Math 24. In fact, 3 of the 4 finalists in the county competition were all from our elementary schools. Every elementary school surpassed its reading counts goal for the year. That is something that's becoming harder and harder to do. But thanks to the diligence of the students and the staff, they were able to accomplish that. Sun Valley Vanguard Hybrid Learning Academy finished its first year in operation, and students who were assigned to the program successfully completed their coursework and graduated on time. There's a lot more, so I encourage folks who are interested to look at our district's social media feeds, scroll back over the last few months of the school year. It's very easy to forget things that can happen every day in Pendelco, but looking at those social media posts is a useful reminder. Looking ahead, the school district is transitioning into its summer hours this week. Staff will work their full week of hours, Monday to Thursday, with offices and schools closed on Fridays. We found that this leads to meaningful savings in utilities costs and other related costs, and it's a schedule that works well for the summer months. No time was wasted in the renovation of our bathrooms at the high school. Demolitions began the day after students left for the summer, and there will be a tremendous amount of activity over the next 9 weeks as we work to complete that very necessary restroom renovation project. The paving project for the Northley Middle School and administration parking lot has also begun. We look forward to its completion, which will improve traffic flow, improve safety, and improve the appearance of that area. So there's a lot to be done between now and September 6th, our opening day for students. Certainly we'll use the summer months and we'll put that in good use. Again, between now and September 6th, we look forward to another successful year. Finally, I do want to thank our entire school board for your attendance and participation in the Sun Valley graduation ceremony. I can't recall a time at least in the last 10 years, when we were able to have the entire board on hand, but your dedication and your commitment to the work that you do is appreciated, and it deserves to be acknowledged. Thank you. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Dr. Sinoff. Announcements for the public. I apologize for starting a couple minutes late tonight. In accordance with Act 48, the board met in executive session this evening to discuss litigation and personnel issues. Comments by members of the board? Just wanted to, Lisa, I do agree with a lot of Dr. Sinoff's comments. I think we had a good school year. On the board, we have a lot of visions for moving forward and for the upcoming year and upcoming years. So I continue to look forward to working with you all. Items for board information. Just a happy birthday to School Board Director, Ms. Denny.
Thank you.
Number 7 on the agenda is public comments. Next, items for board review. The first two, the personnel. 8.01, personnel professional on page 3. Continues on page 4 and page 5. Page 6 and page 7. Page 8 includes 8.02, personnel classified, and concludes in the middle of page 9. This references the PennDOCO budget 2015-2016, the Act 93 plans, the PDEA agreement, the PDESPA agreement, the PDSSPA agreement, PA School Code section 1108B. It's the administrative recommendation to approve all personnel items as presented. Do I have this motion?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, unless a board member wishes to remove an agenda item, we will do a consent agenda item, consent agenda for items 8.03 through 8.18. If there's no objection, motion to approve all agenda items.
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes. 8.19, Mr. Doherty.
Item 8.19, Homestead and Farmstead Exclusion Resolution. The motion is to approve the 2016 Homestead and Farmstead Exclusion Resolution as presented. Do I have this motion?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. 8.20, Ms. Pale.
8.20, final budget for 2016-2017. The proposed, final budget for 2016-2017 was adopted on May 25th, 2016, and has been duly advertised for adoption. The motion is to approve the 2016-2017 general fund budget at $59,793,200, and the setting of the tax rate at 27.2438 mils for 2016-2017. Do I have this motion?
So moved.
Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. 8.21 is the election of the school board treasurer. I'd like to open up the floor for nominations.
I nominate Colleen Powell.
Second.
Any other nominations? Motion to close nominations.
So moved.
Okay, so the motion is to elect Colleen Powell to serve as school board treasurer from July 1st, 2016 through June 30th, 2017. Do I have this motion?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Number 10 on the agenda, comments by members of the public. Comments by members of the board? Brings me, just one comment as we're looking at the following item, is the board, with Dr. Steinhoff input, will start looking for our business meetings between potentially even August, but at least September, October, November, maybe even December as far as the schools.
Right, with regards to the study sessions, the board has indicated there was a desire to take it on the road, if you will, and visit our schools from time to time, hold our study session meetings in the schools. So the administration certainly will assist you in that, perhaps get in an every other month kind of schedule. So I'll bring proposed list of dates and locations back to the board for next year, and we'll be glad to host the board in the schools.
That being said, everyone enjoy this next month and summer with their friends and family. Our future meeting is Wednesday, July 20th here, our business meeting in the Service Center. And finally, motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.